Whales are cool, you can't deny that. You got a lot of different types too. So if you get bored of one whale, you can move on to another. But what exactly is a whale? Well, whales are basically these big fishy things that aren't actually fish, but are instead mammals, because nature's like that sometimes. Now most whales have teeth, like, actual teeth. Like, you chew with them and such. But some whales, and by that I mean the more well-known ones, instead have what's called baleen, which they use to filter krill and other small organisms through water so they can eat them. These whales are aptly called the baleen whales. But for a while, people didn't know or didn't bother to care about these cool whale facts, so they just called them big fish instead. But Dextiboi, they're not fish, they're mammals. You just said that. Yes, loyal viewer. Whales are indeed not fish, but you probably wouldn't be able to tell that at first glance. Especially if you had no idea what aquatic mammals were. If you look at any old-timey depiction of a whale from before at least the 1700s, the whales will look a bit odd. But that just brings up another question. What exactly are whales? Well, we already established that they're mammals, but what are they exactly? So about 100 million years ago, whales were in the same family as land-dwelling carnivores and horses, tapirs, and such. Eventually, and by that I mean 50 million years later, they gradually began to distance themselves from land-dwelling creatures and became gradually more amphibious. The earliest known ancestor of modern-day whales is known as Pachycetus, which was a strange, semi-aquatic thing, not looking at all like any relatives of whales today. Gradually, whales evolved and became even more similar-looking to a modern-day whale. The closest modern relative of whales alive today is the Hippopotamus, which may seem odd at first glance, but if you think about it, hippos and whales share a lot of characteristics. They both have a large layer of fat and largely hairless bodies. Along with that, they are both heavily amphibious and they both have similar auditory traits. But what if whales aren't related to hippos? What if they're not descendants of land-dwelling creatures? What if whales weren't even mammals at all? Maybe the people of the medieval era were right. Maybe, just maybe, whales are just big fish. Nay, who's to say whales even exist at all? Well, I mean, they probably do, because I've seen them with my own eyes before, but hey, who really knows?